Welcome to another video on my Raspberry Pi 1 in combination with the Raspberry Pi camera, supported by a fischertechnik stand and a fischertechnik camera connected to USB. Raspberry Pi is running Raspbian OS or Raspbian Linux, whatever name you give to it, and connected via a serial cable and HDMI, although that is not really doing very much, as you can see, but that is more likely to depend on activity of a mouse, so I might try it later. Anyway, back to here. Also to be connected breadboard with a little bit of fischertechnik as well. Maybe I will change this LED to a standard piece of electronics. Anyway, the idea is once again to get the difference between reaction speed of fischertechnik camera and Raspberry Pi camera. So let's go to the software side and see how everything responds or not. Alright, so now you can see that I have once again a VNC environment, virtual network computing. This shows the view from the fischertechnik camera. This is the view from the Raspberry Pi camera, which is streamed from here. And given the fact that it is a very big picture, I need to slide it away a little bit. Not yet connected. And this one is from the camera, also fischertechnik, but connected to the laptop on which I record this screencast. So the idea is to connect this one somehow, then connect these cables to this flat cable, connect this one here to the GPIO, make it blink or burn. Blink is better, because by blinking I can not just see the delay in recording, because that's what is happening, that's no secret, but also is the recording frequency, the frames per second, is that different between the cameras? And I think it is. But until I can do that, I have to wire some and program some somehow. So let's get to do that. Alright, so I have made it quite simple. This LED is a tricolor LED, and I'm sticking to this one because a normal LED is one color, that I know. Therefore I can just put it to ground and to power, which I've connected through the cable to the GPIO. So this is the streaming, and this is the fischertechnik camera. So yeah, what more to say? Very big difference in what you see happen. And now I do not know whether this is frames per second or just a lack of speed by the Raspberry Pi. Something else I've got to say, because let it go here. This is the Minicom terminal, and there are 3 desktops, and this is just one of them, obviously. So where can I get more desktops? Well, for example, on my iPad. Would that make any sense? Yes and no, because I can start a VNC, but I would have to start the VNC stream, the VLC stream, and I can't do both at the same time on the iPad. So that's a no-go. I would need another computer, which is unfortunate. Could I? No, not doing it. Anyway, you can see the big difference. And if you see this happen, and this is almost the same. So why then is this one flickering? Although here I see that it is quite the same, although not at the same time. What happens here? Not the same kind of flickering here anyway. Here's fast, here the stream is fast, but this one not quite so. While this is streaming as well actually. It's a live view, just much slower. So interesting to see. Right, one simple proof to show that they are really not at exactly the same time, any of them, is putting my finger here. So this one is the slowest actually. This is faster, this is fastest, which is not surprisingly since this one is attached to my recording computer, which is a fast one. But this one is even slightly faster than this one. Once again. So although it looks like that these two are blinking equally as fast, this is actually the slowest recording as to what happens. Anything else to do right now except making schematics? Well, there's not much schematics. Since this one is to power 5 volts and this one is to ground and 5 volts, and all lanes are interconnected, and this one is going to a terminal. Yeah, and that was my power, which I will reconnect. Try to reconnect anyway. No, different. Ground to ground, power to power. There it works again. So there it is, a terminal block, and the wiring towards the band cable. Anyway, that's simple. And with this simple setup, I've seen that not everything is what it seems to be at first. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and to do that you can click this little thumbnail. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please support by making a donation via either PayPal or wired IBAN, and you don't need a PayPal account to support, and you can also become a patron and have your name mentioned. For more information, see my website and see my Patreon page. This is likely to be continued. For now, stay safe, take care, bye.